There's a fax here. And there's a question mark on a post-it note. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Nice. Maybe we have to watch some of these as well. Maybe it eventually gets to one and it's like, run for your lives quickly. There's a volcano erupted inside the office. The basement is flooded with red hot magma. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Whoa. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to solving interpersonal...
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Clear skin, spring break, less air. Nature. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. This was the first slide that was playing the last time that we got in here, right? No? Spring break. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers and resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Alright, cool. Oh, here's the broom closet.
Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
All right. We're on to something here. Look, the dialogue's changed. It's changed. Oh, I didn't get tea. No, sorry, I didn't. I didn't get any tea. No tea while I sit in the closet. No, not just me and this bottle of still Buxton natural mineral water. Buxton, the only water. Sponsored by Buxton. It's delicious. I don't know what they put in the water in Buxton, but this has my seal of approval, that's for sure. You get an achievement if you sit there for 20 minutes. Oh my god. 20 minutes. I thought it was like 10 minutes. You just get an achievement for sitting in the closet? You can't go back on yourself, right?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right, okay, we're gonna go back up to the boss's office. We'll do the code again.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Nice. We got some calming New Age music. Is anything changed here? Doesn't look like it. Wait, this isn't the Jeff parable? No, it's not. Let's hope it calms us as well. You guys need this soothing New Age music? I never noticed this before. This little spray.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Maybe if I crouch, I can avoid dying here.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
That's weird, isn't it?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
This is familiar, all
When
this.
every path you can walk
Did I do
has
this
been
last
created
time?
for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I guess, yeah. Oh, look, there's a map of the office and stuff. Nature paintings. Oh, these are beautiful. They look like photographs. Stanley's computer. Office layout. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Oh, weird. All the things that they had to think about. Is this, so this is just another, and what are these buttons? Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. Oh yeah, I can hear the keyboard stroke. It doesn't say what they actually do though, right? The Office. What game were we playing where we set up... Was it The Sims when we made a porn studio inside a house? And we had like... we had like all these like cutout scenes on the ground floor? Was that The Sims? Because this reminds me of that. Do you guys remember that? No? Oh, House Flipper. Was it House Flipper? Are you guys sure about that? You can't do that in The Sims. I thought it was The Sims for some reason. Filing cabinets. Office computers. What's this way? The office clock. The boss's office. Oh, look, you can see, like... Wait. Is there, like, a playthrough where the boss's office looks like that? Are all these things meant to, like, make you want to play the game more and do more stuff or something? Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Where was that voice coming from?
Oh, I don't know. How about They're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you? Stanley stood on the roof.
Oh, weird. Okay, so that's a dead end, I think. Unless, like, maybe I could have gone through something. The Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the Freedom ending, the game's alpha. That's the Freedom ending. The Freedom ending, as it existed in beta, one of the desks from an early version of the Countdown ending. There's a Countdown ending? Countdown room. What the hell is that? Oh, look, all these switches. Zending. This screenshot depicts early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. The hell? The Zending. The escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. That counts as an ending? Do I need to do that? The apartment timer. Oh, weird. The cargo lift. I haven't seen the cargo lift. Or this part of the cargo lift. Is this spoiling at all? The office. 2012, they submitted Stanley Parable to Greenlight. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. Hey, look at this. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient, would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. That's hilarious. They should have put that in. That would have been so funny. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is crazy. Maintenance room. Have we ever been in there? The office. So hang on a second. Is there a way out of here, or do I actually have to just restart the game like from the menu? Is that the takeaway from this part? The war zone. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. How's the game going? I hope it's as good or better than the first one. From a cool man. Oh my god. Man. Partner, I am Anthony Elias, business broker. Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Details will be sent to you if you're interested. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a dog? Some questions. Oh my god, those are amazing. Fuck. Okay, there's more office stuff up here we can't get into. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. It changed a little tiny bit. Changed a little tiny... Whoa, what's this room here? Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Wow, that looks crazy. Jeez. Oh, there's a whole bunch of crap up here. Oh, there's an exit. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
God, that laugh sent a chill up my spine.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let...
I did it. I broke free. It's a trick. Oh, is it a trick? Damn it.
This is the story of...
Okay, we can skip all this, right? We've seen it already. Whoa! There's paper everywhere in this office.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
4:30.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no.
Oh, come on. I
can't
like
just give these
achievements.
merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm gonna sit here and do all 50 of them. You know I'm going to. Stanley Parable narrator. Come on. Give me my achievement, you son of a bitch. I earned it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
All right, where's 417? New objective. Find room 417. 417 is located here.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Okay, gotcha. Hang on a second. It must be back here, right? 437. Let's see, 437. Here it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. No problem. I'm right on it. 417, 416, 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
All right, I'm going. 437. All right, back through here, all the way around the corner. 437, 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where is it? I'll click on it 1,000,000 times. Where's the copy machine? Copy machine? Where could you be? Oh, son of a bitch. There is no copy machine. It's all it's a lie. He's lying to me. There's no copy machine in this office. It's in there. How do I get to it? Let me in. I need to get to the copy machine. Where is the copy machine? Maybe there's one back here somewhere. Did somebody leave a copy machine in here? 427. I can't get back into my own office. Maybe if I follow the... There's a lot of paper on the ground here, isn't there? There's too much paper on the ground. Looks like a bomb went off in here. Okay, let's see if we can follow it around this way. Is there a copy machine in here? No. Okay, we don't want to go this way. There's got to be a way to get to this copy machine, right? Where is the copy machine? It's in here. Maybe if I just look at it for long enough, he'll let me in. No. I walked right by it in the first office, really? Where? Oh, fuck, it's right here.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay, thanks, chat. I was gonna stand there and stare at that one. 417, sure.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419? Where's 419? I can't climb on the...
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
All right! I'm doing it! I love this game!
We've almost got it!
Oh,
Machine, do that one again.
shit! All right, I'm on my way! Oh, man. This is amazing. I need this guy as my coach.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Oh, I got the achievement!
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
Oh my god, this fucking game is amazing, isn't it? Oh, why is there so much paper on the floor though? Okay, thanks for the heads up about clicking on door 430. That was fucking great. Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh, holy shit.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we'll do it again. Where are all the papers now? Okay, I have to do some investigations here. Okay, we got the meeting room. Has anything changed
Yet
about...
there was not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Go stand on... Oh! What happened here? Come on! I can't go into my favorite place ever. Son of a bitch.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What is it? 2845. 2845. All right.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
I couldn't even do the fucking buttons this time. The game is getting bored of me playing it. What a twist. What a fucking weird twist. Jeez. It's to prevent a broom uprising. Wow. Okay. All right. So now we go this way again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Right.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
So this time we have to go through... What the fuck? This time we have to go through with getting
The
killed,
door
right?
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his
It's a
death.
long hallway, isn't it? Holy crap. Is there like a way to not go in there? Doesn't look like it.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body. killing
Okay.
him instantly.
So we have to go through the museum thing, and then we have to get crushed by the thing because I escaped.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What a weird room. Is there like a secret over here or something? Do I have a flashlight? No.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I see now, yeah. It doesn't make an awful lot of sense to me, but I do see. Yeah. I do see. I love how there's a museum in the game. That's such a cool idea, isn't it? Oh god, that's
Oh, look at these two. How
It's a
they wish to
creepy
destroy
laugh.
one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh, that's really creepy. Okay, ready? Let's see what happens.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen
It's
to
too
me.
deep.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program.
We're gonna get
before they
squashed
both
this
fail.
time.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I
As long
won
as you
all my
move forward, you'll be
achievements.
walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Do I just have to quit back to the menu anyway? For fuck's sake. Oh no. I think I have to. I have to begin the game again. Because we're dead. There's no papers this time.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I'm doing it again! It's not letting me do it again. Unbelievable. The copier, maybe? I need
No
my
matter how hard Stanley looked,
I
he
need
couldn't
my
find a
coach back.
trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
What a weird office layout. How do I get into this part of the office? 4B6. That's where I want to go. 4B6.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maybe if you go really fast, he'll start to get annoyed with you.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, it just cuts off. Look how fast I'm going. Holy crap. I know my way around here perfectly now.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay, thanks. Wait, what do we have to come down here for again? We've done the escape. The mind control office. Was there a puzzle down there or something? Or maybe it's different now if I go back into it again? Okay, let's see.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. Alright. We've done all this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh shit, I've done all this, right? Is it gonna just be the exact same?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh!
The lives of so many
I can turn the
individuals
power back
reduced to
on.
images on a
I can
screen,
turn the power
and
back on. I
Stanley,
turned it off last time.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom
So we
meant
had
nothing.
the freedom ending, and maybe we'll have like the non-freedom ending?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Why does this thing open up again after a couple of minutes? There's got to be a reason, right? Like if I wait here, it'll open again. It has to do that for a reason. It's on such a delay. There's got to be some sort of secret or something. Okay, we'll come back and check
No,
it out after.
he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
What do these
or
buttons
content.
do, for Christ's sake?
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never... Oh, Stanley. You didn't activate the controls, did you?
I did,
After they
yeah.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
That's right.
Stanley.
Now I want to do a
I
whole
applaud
bunch
your
of...
effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
No.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about
you can't
me,
press the buttons
where
again.
we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood.
5,
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to
2,
them.
1.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this
Oh, these
instance
are
of
on
the
again.
story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though.
Oh,
this
there's this
version
big
of
red
events
button
has been
over
rather
here.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
Re-enter
I almost hate
passcode.
to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
142.
But I'm enjoying this so much.
Oh,
You
no.
know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time
Oh my
doesn't
God.
grow on trees.
The button, it's ready to go. It's got to be one of
Dear
these
me,
codes.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I
1.
mean, look at you. running from button to button.
I know how to
screen
do it.
Screen, clicking
It's
on
just
every
one.
little thing in this room.
One.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game...
Backup power?
One
The
sole-
console's disabled!
Have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Where's the backup power?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you
How do I do it?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world,
One.
that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Don't you
Take
dare.
a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until
Oh,
a big
God.
boom and then nothing.
Where's
No
the
ending.
fail-safe
Just
power?
you being blown to
Is
pieces.
it one of
Will
these?
you cling desperately to your frail
Maybe it's
life,
this
or
crap.
will you let it go peacefully?
No.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me.
It's
All
gonna
part of
go.
the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second
4,
of your
5,
inevitable
2,
life from the moment
1,
we fade
4,
in
2.
until the moment I say, happily ever up.
I think it blew up. I think it blew up and we're dead. Oh. We didn't have to quit this time. We have to stop that countdown from happening.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting?
Wait,
or
how
a
did we
photo?
get that
You
that
could no
different
longer recall.
office layout? That was weird, wasn't it? Somebody dropped their coffee on the ground there too. I never noticed that before.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. We're gonna whittle away at the stuff on the left.
Yet there was not a single person
I have to
here
figure out
either.
how to stop that
Feeling
countdown.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Oh my god, okay. So hang on a second. It's gotta be one of those codes on the wall, right? You can't stop the countdown. Why not? There's no way to you can't stop it. I came all the way down. You guys didn't tell me before I went the same way again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Gosh.
Mind Control Facility.
Oh, now we gotta watch all this stuff again. Jeesh.
The lights rose on an enormous
So are we done
room
everything
packed
on
with
the
television
left
screens.
side?
What
Oh, we haven't gone
horrible
down the
secret
stairs
did this
yet, right?
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
The narrator told me why not? No. I was panicking super hard. I was panicking hard the whole time. I wasn't listening to a word he was saying. I thought he was just... Okay, fine. I'll restart. Let's begin the game again. Oh, no. It's the one with the papers all over the
A
floor
soft
again.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Oh, poor Stanley. He hasn't seen weather for a long time.
When
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
So I've
left.
done everything upstairs in the boss's office, right? I've done everything up there?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
What have I not
Feeling a
done?
wave of disbelief,
I did the
Stanley
escape
decided to
room.
go up
I did
to
all
his
that.
boss's office,
I,
hoping he might find an answer there.
I got the freedom ending. I died. The whole place blew up. It self-destructed. I still don't know what those fucking buttons do in the room or whatever. No? The broom closet seems to be out of commission now. We can't do it. Maybe I go
Coming to a
downstairs this
staircase,
time.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, now we're downstairs. in the
But
parking
Stanley
lot.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking
I bought the
mysteriously
Stanley
out of
Parable voice
existence
pack
in a
for
single
Dota, and it
moment
sounds
for
so
no
weird
reason at
listening to
all.
that guy
None of it
twice.
made any logical
Sometimes I
sense.
think the narrator for
And as
your game
Stanley
is coming
pondered
from
this,
my
he began
game.
to make other
Thanks,
strange
Jacob. I'm glad you
observations.
like it.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, that's
Why
weird.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for
That's
that
true.
matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and
I
Stanley
remember
marveled
this.
that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking
What's
about
this
how
mean?
it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have
Oh
to
my
take
God.
responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
All right.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
He's got a
and my
wife?
job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Wow, that's really unnerving, isn't it? Jeez. No!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
No!
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, can someone tell me I am real? I
It's
must
going
be
red!
real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh my god!
Everything went black.
Oh! Oh god, that's so creepy, isn't it?
This
And
is
that-
the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Poor
He was
Stanley.
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Oh my
It
God.
was comforting to think this.
I forgot
And in a
about
certain
all
way,
this.
Seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Man, I thought for a minute we were gonna play as Mariella, but no. Fuck this creepy ass game. Holy shit. Every time, right? Wait. There's a phone ringing. Hello?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
That's not even my desk! That is not even my desk! What is going on here? That is so weird. Okay. She left a message for me on somebody else's phone. Where's the narrator? I haven't heard him once. Are we all alone in here now?
When Stanley came to a set of two
Oh,
open
finally,
doors,
here he is.
He entered the door on his left.
Okay, what else do we have to do on the left? We've gone downstairs now. There's no other ending for downstairs, is there? There's nothing else to do downstairs. Maybe the broom closet is open again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
TPS
decided to go
reports.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet is still closed.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Have we done all of the boss's office things? Because there's the executive bathroom that we haven't been in yet. And what's in here? What's that? Business time. Oh, look at this. There's an elevator over here. Is that the narrator singing? I think he said Stanley. No. Have I played the beginner's guide? Yeah, I played it. It's excellent. I liked the beginner's guide very much. That was a good one. It was really weird. It was it was like an experience, wasn't it? Do 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 do. Man, this must be a really big building, right? Jeez, we've been in this elevator forever. What the fuck? Is the bathroom open yet? No. Whoa! Money in the morning and money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money crisp. Wow! It opened. Oh my god. That's fantastic. That is so good. That scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting it to open. Oh, weird. What is it open when you just stand close to it for a while? Oh, I think it's meant to like scare you. Well, it worked, game. It scared the crap out of me.
Here's the door. Just go.
What if I just hang around in here for a bit? Sit on the chair and stuff. Read the TPS reports. Maybe there's a secret... Maybe there's a secret panel back here or something. Okay, let me press buttons on everything and find a secret panel. Maybe we can play the piano a bit. Can I just leave? Oh, what's the... No, I don't think there's a secret panel. This looks like maybe it is one. I can't like sit down here or anything, right? Oh. There's some insulation here. And one light. Is there anything like over here? What's this thing? Nothing. There's some exposed wires. Hey, did you see that light? What was that? There's a camera in here too. I can jump up here. Because I got on here before. Is there anything in here, guys? No? 8888. Put in 8888 into the panel.
Eight.
I just got an achievement that's called 8888888888888888. You gotta spell boob as well. Okay. It's gonna be tough to do. I don't have the... Okay, I know my limits now. Boob. That timeless classic. Boob. It didn't do shit, chat. It didn't do a goddamn thing. There's a briefcase down here. So you put 88888 into the thing. Is there a way to get out of here once you're locked in? Or do I have to just restart? I guess we could go for the 1947 twice. Oh, it's gonna be so hard. 1947. Okay, let me try it. Oh my god. Why don't I have a cursor? Okay, I think I can do it. Oh, come on. It's not, it doesn't do anything, does it? Oh god. I can't press, okay, now I can press the 7. Imagine I accidentally got one. 2845 opens the fireplace. 2845. Yeah, that was the original one though, right? He just opens it for us every time now. Is there no way out of here? Or is there something hidden deep in the depths? Oh. 2845 locks me out of the whole thing. Should we go back down here? Have we done everything down here? We've done the mind control bit. We've turned it off and on. Is there anything else? No. Activate cheats in the console. Never. You won't catch me cheating. Okay, let's try the right door this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
There's
he
no
had
message
simply
on the
missed a
phone
memo.
this time. Alright, we're off to the... Somebody dropped their copy of Knowing Your City. Input received. What's this? Are any of these computers awaiting input as well?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can't get back into my office. What's weird, isn't it? I can't press any more buttons. Huh. Okay. Maybe it's something of nothing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, hell yeah, that sounds great. That's what we need in our lives right now. The employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Hey Ships,
Stanley
just
simply
thought to
stood
tell you
here,
you missed
drinking
2
it all
endings the
in.
left way. Don't worry chat, I got your back.
You missed 2 endings the left way. Okay, Mr. Jipperdu. Okay, I'll go.
Yes,
I'll go. Thanks so much.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Alright, I get it. I'm leaving.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Or did he? Maybe he went straight on.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
Look
ago.
at this! Look at this place! Oh man. There needs to be a game where you can manage a warehouse, but you can build the warehouse yourself, and it's not too restrictive. Kind of like the Planet Coaster building tools, but you manage a warehouse. Shipping and receiving, baby. That'd be great. I would play the crap out of that. That'd be so much fun. I can't go in here. I've never been in here before. This is crazy. Look at this. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Oh my
Good job,
God.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That bone crunching sound too, right? The office changed again. It's a totally different office.